So you think you were right? Bring it on, prove me wrong.
Hello, everyone. It doesn't feel real to be saying this, but I'm going to say it today. I am 40 years old. So it is 40 years in the making, I tell you. It's been a long journey. Anyway, today is my birthday, and I have done the last couple years, I have set goals. So it was 39 by 39, and it was 39 goals to do before I turned 39. Then it was the 40 by 40, and as many of you know, because many of you have followed along with me for a while, you know I have had some pretty big events happen in my life that I haven't hit all the goals, and that's not what these are intended to be. Like, there's not like a black and white, I have to get all this done in this year, right? But it is something that just drives me to fill my year and be conscientious of filling my year with joy and things that are challenging and things that are meaningful, and focusing on me, which I am really looking forward to. So I did want to share, what is this year's 40 while 40? I have my list. I am very excited about this. I have been thinking about it for several weeks. I have shared a few things that I am working on, and I've been working on them since the beginning of the year. I personally have always looked at my birthday as kind of like a new year. You set resolutions, you set goals, and that's exactly what this is. And again, these are not, I have to do everything on this list, but I have really focused on making this year's list not impossible. I have a tendency I am a dreamer. If I am anything, I am a dreamer, and I am someone who thinks that I can do everything and anything, and I don't take into account things that might come up, might happen. But I have learned that when things come up and when things happen, it's okay to be derailed from what your thought process was and what your goals were. And it's okay to be like, okay, I need to segue. I need to take care of more important things right now than a list. So my 40 while 40. My first section is health and fitness. I'm gonna start right there. I'm gonna start right off the bat. Health and fitness. This year, I am training for my first half marathon. If you followed along, last year I did a 10-mile race, and I signed up on a whim. I will be fully honest. It was a lottery to run. It's the Twin Cities 10-mile, and last year it was a lottery. And it popped up on I don't know if I was searching for something or it popped up as an ad, but I was like, you know, a 10-mile race, that sounds doable. Oh, and it's a lottery. I never win anything. I'm going to register. So I registered for the lottery, and then did not really think much of it. And then I got an email saying, congratulations, you won the lottery and you are running the Twin City 10-mile. And I honestly thought, I have to train for 10 miles. So I did it. I trained, and it felt so good. So I was gonna do it again this year. And when it came to registration day, I was compelled to push myself and do the Twin City half marathon. So I'm officially training for a half marathon, and that training has begun. On the way to running a half marathon, I am going to run a 5K, a 10K, a 10-mile, and I'm gonna push myself to run 15 miles in one day. Now, that does not mean like these all have to be like races where I get a medal, anything like that. They can be just out and about. They can be at a park, and I just say, today's the day I'm running my 10K. Today's the day I'm running my 10-mile. So that is just, they're all leading up. So again, I said, these are meant to be fun. They are meant to be challenging. I picked them because they lead me up to the half marathon that I'm going to be running. So I also want to really focus on eating better. So one of my goals is to reach 100 grams of protein for 30 days in a row. And I want to do a walk 10,000 steps a day for an entire month. So 30 days. And the real purpose is I want to feel strong, clear-headed, and I want to feel really proud of what my body can do. So it's one of my focuses this year. I'm also going to be strength training, but I did not really make any goals pertaining to that, though I really do. I'm just going to put it out there. So maybe this is goal 41, but I really want to do 40 push-ups at one time. Like real deal push-ups. My upper body strength is subpar, so that's a lot. So 40 push-ups, we're gonna add that on. When I'm done, I'm writing it in. So the next part is personal growth and reflection. Turning 40 has me kind of reflecting on a lot of things. The last few years since losing my mom has had me reflecting on a lot of things. And I decided I'm gonna embrace that. So I want to write myself a letter to my 50-year-old self. And I think I'm going to do it as a video as well. And I just want to send a message, kind of like a time capsule, a message to myself in 10 years. I had an elementary school, my 6th grade teacher did that for us. And when we graduated, he sent them to us. And I remember feeling like how cool that was. Like that was super cool. So I actually, and I'm totally segueing here, but since I like video editing and I like doing all this stuff, I actually want to also interview my son and have him send messages to himself. And I think I want to start doing that every year. So I have to write that down too, because I think that's an awesome idea. I just saw like a TikTok or something of 6th grade. They interviewed 6th graders and they showed it to them. The 6th graders asked their future selves questions. So they were like, is basketball still our favorite sport? Is our favorite movie still The Wedding Singers? It was just cute questions like that. And that made me thinking, I really want to do something like that for my son. I am not surprised I'm adding things to this list as I am sharing them with you. To take up journaling. It's always been something I've kind of struggled with. I've always tried it, not been great at it. So I want to journal for 30 days in a row. Like get in the habit, try it, do it, commit to 30 days. I'm going to spend one whole weekend totally offline. That's a tough one. I work from home and my work is primarily online. So that is a tough one. I have got something in my eye, hang on. All right, that's gonna be a tough one, but for a full weekend, I've got 52 weeks to figure this out. I also want to try a new self-care ritual each season, but something like going to a sound bath or an infrared sauna, or I'm gonna throw a massage on there because I haven't had one in a long time and they are delightful. Just something. So that's 4 different self-care things. And really the seasonal thing is just so like every 3 months I try something, but the reality is even if I did them in all in one weekend, it counts. Home organization. The reason you guys are probably here following along with me is figuring out how to manage it all. I have dreamt of being the woman that can literally do everything, has the spotless house, gets all her work done, like wakes up looking pristine. That's never gonna happen. I sleep like a mad woman. Anyway, the goal is I really just want to feel not stressed in my home, like I have to be doing something. I recently did a personality test, and one of the things it said in my personality from this test was I constantly need to be doing things, and I'm a list maker. Huh. That one, I laughed when they said that. Anyway, I constantly need to be doing things and I have a hard time stopping and really just enjoying all the work that I have done on things. I have a tendency to find more things to do. And that is one of the reasons I really just want to get my house, like I want to have it decluttered. I want to not have things I'm always thinking about. And I know it's going to be a challenge, and it's gonna look different for everyone. So I know for me, it is not like a cookie cutter of just getting rid of things, but I just really wanna get to that point that I feel like, I can stop. And that's truly just, that's what I'm going for. Like, that's the ultimate like goal at the end of the tunnel for home organization. So I want to declutter the whole house. It's a work in progress. I know it always continues. As soon as you get done with the last room, you're going to be starting all over again. But I want to fully get through every single room in this house. Starting today, we're restarting the list. I want to paint my laundry room. I've talked to you guys about this. Some of you have given me some great ideas. I have paint samples. I'm going to paint that stinking laundry room because I'm going to go down there and I'm going to be like, wow, this is a beautiful laundry room. I'm gonna do it this year. It's gonna get done. I'm going to, and I know I'm decluttering the house, but I'm going to declutter and organize my stinking office. We go in there a lot. We started in there. That is what started this whole experience of sharing my whole journey with you. Started in an office and me purging that office and then putting it back together and then not wanting to spend time in that office because it had memories I didn't want to go back to. And I moved my office and now it's an ever-ending chaos of piles. This year, we're going to learn to conquer the piles. I'm going to do it because 40 is wiser and more structured. I can just tell. So we're doing it this year. I want to finish 10 small home projects around the house. And that is, for instance, I have a fence that needs to be painted. That's one right there, right off the bat. We're gonna get one done. But we have different things around the house that we want to accomplish. We're gonna get it done. 10 of them this year. I've got 52 weeks to do it. It does not necessarily have to just be me doing it. My husband can help too. Just for your information, he doesn't like being on camera. We don't put my son on camera, so you might not get to join in all of everything, but I'll try and do before and afters for sure, even if I'm not the one doing the work. Then we're going back to the cleaning plan. I am going to find a cleaning method that helps me stay on top of everything, that is easy and it is weekly and it works for me. I'm gonna find it this year. We are nailing it down. Like I mean business. Something about 40 just tells me and the world I'm 40 and I am functional and I am gonna get this stuff together. So, and then we're going to digital declutter. Now I have learned recently, I have lots and lots of videos that I have recorded with the intention of editing, with the intention of with the intention of getting it edited for you to watch. And it hasn't happened. What has held me back from just deleting, and we're talking videos that are from 4 or 5 years ago. What has kept me from deleting them is I started to delete them and then I found videos of Roxy and of Rascal and of Leia and Lollipop. And most importantly, I found a video that I honestly should have deleted, and I believe I've shared this story with you. But I had no reason to go into this video, to open it, to start watching it, not only to watch it, but to watch it far enough that I made a phone call to my mom and I got to listen to a phone call with her. I can't delete these videos or this footage until I know there is not something important on them. So this year we're gonna do it. We're gonna go through them all. I'm going to eliminate, because the odds of me going and re-editing a vanilla recipe that I filmed for you guys, or the crock pot lasagna recipe that I made and it was delicious, but I never got around to editing it for you. Once I can verify that I don't have special memories that popped up in the back or in the background of those videos, I'm going to delete them because I know I'm not going to get around to editing for them. And then I can just continue from today, creating videos, getting them edited. I can focus on getting those videos out to you that are relevant and not live in the past. So that is what we're doing. We're gonna get rid of stuff, but we're going to make sure I don't lose any special memory that could be on them, because I have learned they're on there. And sometimes it is just me stopping and cuddling with a cat on the floor. I'm not going to lose those memories. So we're going to find them. Then I'm going to compile them some way. And then I'm going to make videos of my family. And I have a lot I want to do, you guys. That's not even on the list, but we're going to digital declutter everything too. Food and cooking. You know, I love to cook. I try to make videos of me cooking because I really enjoy it. I hate the cleanup. Surprise, surprise. I do hate that, but I love the cooking. So this year I have always done big, like, oh, I'm gonna make 40 of these, and stick with me here. This year I'm going to make 6 new pie recipes. That should be pretty easy. It's adding in a couple extra because I do 2 for Thanksgiving and 1 for Christmas, but I could always add a second for Christmas. So that's 4 right there. I just have to add 4 more. And we are doing the 4th of July here, so I'm thinking I'm gonna throw a pie in there. You get a pie, 4th of July. So we're making 6 new pie recipes this year. And I say new, but I'm gonna be honest, I make a fantastic pumpkin and a fantastic apple pie. Like, they are chef's kiss. I don't wanna change a thing about them. They're gonna count. They take a lot of work. They're delicious. And if I'm making them, they count, even if it's not technically a new recipe. So I said new, but I really just mean I'm gonna make 6 pies. I am gonna try 40 new cookie or bar recipes. That's a lot. Kind of goes against the protein part of and the health and fitness part of my life. I love making cookies, so we're gonna make 40 of them this year. And I have wanted to do this the last couple of years. I'm gonna be a flat top grill master. I've always kind of gone a little overboard and been like, I'm gonna make 40 things, forgetting that in the dead of summer, when it is scorching hot and sunny, I do not like heat. I do not like the sun. 2 things that very much work against me in becoming a flat top grill master. So I have brought the number down to a more realistic 20 flat top grill recipes starting today. And I'm gonna make breakfast this weekend. It's Memorial Weekend. I'm gonna make breakfast this weekend, and that's gonna count as one. It doesn't even have to be new recipes. It just has to be, I'm going to cook on that thing. And I'm gonna be honest, earlier this month, I made a New York steak on there, and oh my, you'd think I was a professional chef. I am not a professional chef, but you would have thought I was. So, not very many cooking and food ones, just those 3. Next, fun and family focused. This is a big part of my year, and I'm really happy about that. So, this is actually the biggest part of my list. I am determined to make memories this year. This century. Century is 100 years. How much I don't have my phone. My 40s is about memories. So, we are gonna have a family weekend adventure. I am going to let my kiddo plan an entire day this summer of fun. Some of these are on our summer bucket list, which is separate from this. And it's something me and him do since he's been in preschool. We come up with a list of all the things we're gonna do. So he's gonna plan an entire day this summer. I'm hoping I can put in a rule that it involves no screens. Oh, ouch. Ooh, I just stepped on a toy. All right. I love board games, so we're gonna have a family board game night at least every month. All right, we are going to do our summer bucket list, and we are going to get at least 10 things done on that summer bucket list. That is something me and my son, we plan, I kind of get it started, but one of them on there is we are gonna find the best playground in the Twin Cities, the best one. Somebody asked, oh, how do you narrow it down? And I was like, well, I'm gonna be really honest, it'll be my son picking which one had the funnest kids to play with and the most kids to play with that were engaging and played with him. That will be the criteria, but I'll use a little bit more of a which one was just really cool, because we've got some really neat parks in this area. Oh, we're gonna go to a twins game I'm going to create a like scrapbook for our year and for our summer. And that's something I had planned for our summer bucket list is on our poster. We're gonna be adding pictures of the things that we do and just make it really fun and interactive for both of us. But I also want to just kind of have like a scrapbook and a memory of, or a video of what our summer, what our year all entails. And I'd like to try 5 new to us restaurants. And I'd also like to take a just for fun class. I have been wanting to take one of those like knit a giant blanket thing classes, and I was signed up for one. We did cancel it because it was right around when my mom passed away. And I have not looked for another one since, but I still would like to try one of those. Now we move on from fun and family to being focused on my career. So I run multiple businesses. I have a family business, I have my own business, and I am starting to treat Perfectly in Progress like a business because I would like to grow it. And I think the best way to grow it is to actually start thinking of it as a business of mine so I can nurture it. And I would like to get 2 more clients for my social media business, which I don't know if it counts because I'm starting that next week. Technically that does count. I just got a client that's going to be basically joining my roster next week. So there's 1. Score. All right, I'm already halfway there. Next, I have an income goal for my personal business, for a monthly income goal for it. I would like to upload 5 YouTube videos and 20 shorts in a single month. Like that's a lot. It's a lot of commitment. It probably won't be until my son goes back to school because I've got 1 week left until we are having summer, and it's going to be packed. It's going to be packed. I'm training for a half marathon. I'm gonna have him at home. I'm running multiple businesses. It's gonna be a busy summer. I'm gonna be tired, but we're gonna make the best of it and I'm gonna learn from it. Okay, so Perfectly in Progress. I would like to find 5 different brands to work with. Like, it's kind of scary even saying that out loud. I wanna work with brands. I wanna build Perfectly in Progress. And I'm going to pitch myself. I'm gonna really put myself out there. I'm gonna pitch myself to 5 different companies. If you think of any in mind that you think would be awesome and might be right up my alley, put them down in the comments below because I would love your feedback. And you guys are very observant and you kind of seem to pick up on things about me before myself. So tell me below, like what brand would be awesome for me to work with? And then I have been asked by some clients to actually stretch myself into some different areas that I am learning. Like it's kind of crazy, but I am loving it. I am familiar with website editing and I've learned all about that. And I had a client that said, I need you to build me a website. So I am building a website. Like what? And I'm figuring it out and I'm loving it. So I'm going to fully launch this website for them. And that is one of my bucket list goals because it's something I have never done on my own and I'm gonna do it. And that's a big one. And it's kind of weird sharing some of these with you guys because a lot of times I don't necessarily share my career aspirations with anyone outside of like my husband and my mom. So, and then I want to launch a digital project, which is I really want to go back to my cards, my cleaning cards, and I want to launch them and I want to share them. And I'm going to do it. This is the year. This is the year. The next is connection and celebration. So these are goals about connecting and giving back and celebrating being in the season that I'm in. Like, we don't know how many seasons we have left, right? And I really want to make the best of every moment of every day and be the best that I can be for my family, for me, for everyone. So I would like to donate $250 in honor of my mom to something that would be meaningful to her. And I would like to celebrate completing this whole list by doing something really special that I pick. and I do for myself. And I think that's really awesome. All right, this video has gotten longer than I had anticipated, but I'm excited for this. I know I have said it in the past. I have wanted to do this in the past. I've wanted to share the journey with you. I know I'm probably not going to be able to share every single one along with you, but I do plan on giving you updates. I have printed the list. I'll show it to you. There's actually 42 things on there. Like I said, there's kind of a little extra, but I have it printed. I have a focus, and I'm just gonna start breaking it down piece by piece. And ultimately, if I completed half of this list, it would be an amazing year. And if I didn't complete anything on this list, I am still gonna make it an amazing year, because the list doesn't define me. It's just something to motivate me, to give me a challenge, and to keep me moving forward on all the things that I wanna do in my world. And a lot of you have followed me along the way, and I appreciate it. And you all mean very much to me. You all, I appreciate each and every one of you. Your comments always fuel me. And I really love the community that I have been fortunate enough to find here in my little corner of YouTube. And you guys are why I keep coming back, and I keep pushing myself to do this, and probably the reason that I really do enjoy it. So thank you very much, you guys, for watching. I appreciate your encouragement. Some of you had said you are doing a 40 by 40 as well, right along with me. I want to cheer you on, so put it down in the comments. I want to be there for you, as just like you guys are there for me too. So thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great day, and I am going to go create a video to my 50-year-old self and let her know all the dreams and aspirations that I had today, turning 40. Thank you guys so much, and have a great day.
Oh,